MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Oakland A's. The Rays look to extend their historic winning streak to 18 right after this. Jesus Luzardo, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Digging in, Hunter Renfro. He will lead this one off today.
For Tampa Bay, the left fielder, Hunter Renfro.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, Dero. They've lost the first two nail-biters, 2 close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin, first 2 games, 1-run losses. They'll bounce back today.
3-0 to him now. 64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. The 3-0 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In comes Piscotty, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margo as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. You see the great batting average coming in. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. Even 1-1 count to Margo. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Grounded back up the middle, fielded cleanly, and there's 1 away. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
Trying to pick up that first run in this one. Leadoff man at third with 1 away. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike to the Rays' first baseman. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Renfro takes his lead at third with one away. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Hit weakly back to the mound. In time to first, and there are two away. Coming to the plate now, Brian O'Grady, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is under it, and that's the third out. Rays strand just the one, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Tyler Glasnow is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Stepping in, Ramon Laureano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, number 22.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Here it comes on 0-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
At the plate, Tony Kemp, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He'll come in here at 259, 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
The 1-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
To the plate now, Marcus Semien. Chopper foul. He'll start this one at 269. 8 home runs and 25 driven in. Now the 0-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Barehanded for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Striding in, Brandon Lau, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
That is good.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's take a look at the guy playing shortstop up the chute today, and that's Marcus Semien. This has been a work in progress. He's had to grind, take countless hours of ground balls, and work on his accuracy. But don't get it twisted. He's made some big highlight reel plays, and if you miss middle, we all know the power he has.
Joey Wendell comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. 2-0. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So stepping in, Willie Adames. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Olson, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. He's set and the pitch.
Whoa, that's pitch out. Nope, outside.
The 2-0 on the way. Swung on, missed. 2-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
So now it's Mark Canha, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The average is at 308 entering play. 10 home runs and 22 RBIs. The 0-1 delivery.
1-1.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bottom of the second here with no score. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And that's the second out. Digging in now, Matt Chapman. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Now here's the pitch.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll move to the third with no score.
Back now in Oakland, home of the A's, who've certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. To start the day, they rank amongst the league leaders in strikeouts and home runs allowed. which many around the team indicate is a reflection of the nasty stuff the pitching staff brings to the table. One hitter told me he can definitely see why the other teams have such a difficult time barreling the baseball against them, saying, "I can see the ball dancing all over the place. When I'm out on defense, it's crazy to watch." Guys, it sounds like deception and movement are major keys to their success.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yandy Diaz is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
Hey.
2-2.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You can hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Here now is Mike Zunino as he'll take a look at ball one. The average has been good. 306 to start the day. 7 homers and 23 driven in. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one.
Nope.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses ball 2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
Outside, that's a ball.
Hunter Renfro will be next. No one out with a runner at second. Line towards center field. Laureano is right there, one down.
Now batting, left fielder, Hunter Renfro.
Stepping up now, Hunter Renfro. He singled to open up the ball game.
Hey, second time around, let's see if this guy goes up and looks for the fastball. He got a fastball at his first at bat and didn't miss it.
That's outside.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Third inning, no score to this point. 2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder. Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 13, Manuel.
2 on here with 1 man out. And that'll bring up the versatile center fielder, Manuel Margo. He's set. Here it comes. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Davis. But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball down the third baseline. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run scores. And he's safe.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
In now, Brian O'Grady. Liner toward right center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Digging in, Brendan Lau.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. 3 runs already home here. Popped him up. Allen over to his right. And the inning is over. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Tampa Bay leads this one 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Chris Davis. Pitch on the way. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Stephen Piscotty. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. Just want to try and paint the corners.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. And now it'll kick around in the corner. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Standing in, Austin Allen. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Here it comes, 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. And he hits it hard to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Tony.
Stepping into the box, Tony Kemp, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. From the belt, the pitch.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose. Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The set and the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
2 out, bases loaded. And oh, they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Home run number 9 on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
They were so close to getting out of this mess. 2 outs, 2 strikes, but then the grand slam gave him something could handle, and he pays for it dearly.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But not before the A's strike for 4 runs, with the big blow being this grand slam. We played 3 full. It's now 4-3 Oakland. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off to the Rays.
New inning set to get underway, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1.
And that misses. 1-1. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
Shortstop, Willie Adames.
Into the box now, Willie Adames, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. The 2-0 on the way.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
From the stretch. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping into the box, Yandy Diaz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hits this one hard the other way, and that is into right field, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
So here's Mike Zunino, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Hunter Renfro, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a ball 1-0. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
In these situations, I used to tell myself all the time, just get the runner in from third. It seemed to take the pressure off a little bit.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Now batting.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Manuel Margo, and he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. 0-1 the pitch. And he popped him up. In comes Piscotty. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The set and the 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. Rays leave them loaded. Score holds at 4-3. Next will be the designated hitter, Mark Hanna. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First offering on its way. Drilled to the left side. Adames picks it up. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Into the box now, Matt Chapman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's in there, base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
And that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. In to score is the runner from third. Now a 5-3 game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Roll. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Into the box, Austin Allen. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Pulled toward right center field. Margo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. We played 4 full. It's the A's 5 and the Rays 3. So striding forward now, Ji-Man Choi. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Lined hard toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So he continues to hit the ball well. His 2nd hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. At the plate now, Brian O'Grady. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Here comes the 1-0. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So base is empty now after the double play, and standing in is the DH, Brandon Lau. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Front door with the curveball, and he catches the corner for a called strike.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Rays held in check here. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Ramon Laureano.
Number 22.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Got to think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 1 out, nobody on. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Fly ball to straightaway left. Renfro is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien.
This is a close one so far, but really go back to that last at bat. That grand slam he hit really kept him in this game.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. 2-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Joey Wendell.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. The pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Mike Fiers will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Mike Fiers.
Willie Adames will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Pause. Now the pitch. Nobody out. Runner on first. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Yandy Diaz. Last time through was a base hit. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
Fires. A native Floridian. He was taken in the 22nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The bouncer to the left side. Knee high. He barehands it. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional. So a runner at second. 2 down now. And that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
2-2 count.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
The 2-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfro. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the A's 5, the Rays 4. Yonny Chirinos enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 72, Yonny Chirinos.
Digging in once again, Matt Olson. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah. Well,
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Into the box now, Mark Canha. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. That's inside.
Bases are empty, one man out.
That's a ball.
2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Here's the pitch.
Helpful.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Oakland.
Digging in,
Third
Matt
baseman.
Chapman. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
0-1 pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
2 out, nobody on. This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. O'Grady will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're through 6 full. Oakland is on top in this one, 5-4. Liam Hendricks is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 16, Liam.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margo.
Leading off the Tampa Bay, the center fielder, Manuel Margo.
He's set, and the pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here.
G-Man Choi.
G-Man Choi the next to hit. Pitch outside, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-1.
Outside. That's the ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The right fielder, number 31, Brian O'Grady.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brian O'Grady. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
1-0 count. Here it is. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? The second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged the bullet that time by avoiding the double play. That would have been pretty demoralizing to end the inning. Now they've at least still got runners on the corners.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Chapman.
First delivery to him on the way. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Diekman has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
A little low. It's 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Joey Wendell digs in now. Time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Good breaking ball there. Laid off for the second strike. A pause. And the 0-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. So a full count now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Willie Adames, as he'll go to work on trying to bring home the tying run from third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
That's inside.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be. Not even close.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. Here's the 1-1. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here's the 1-2.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A's bullpen does its job. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The A's lead this one 5-4. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Chris Davis.
The left fielder, Chris Davis.
He's set. Here it comes. Right there for strike 1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother. You just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Nobody out, runner on first. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Standing in now, Austin Allen. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
2-1 after the foul ball there. This is line to left. Renfro is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now batter, number 22.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. From the belt, kicks and deals. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. In now, Tony Kemp. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And now everybody's running. And he gets it down, but it's going to be a foul ball. Couldn't steer it fair. 1-1, here it is.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
The 2-1. Bases are loaded with only one out. Still 2-2. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
At the plate, Semien. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
A 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Joaquin Soria has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Joaquin Soria.
Ready to begin the 8th and set to go as the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Comes set and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1. Back to him, and that's off his leg. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Into the box, Mike Zunino, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. The tag, and he is out. The 1-1 misses, ball two. One out, nobody on.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he lays off, ball four. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The left fielder, number 11, Hunter Renfro.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfro. Austin Meadows will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 17, Austin Meadows.
And a curveball in for a strike. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Runner at first here, one man out. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1 is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center, and it's now a one-run ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
J.B. Wendelken gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the eighth.
Number 57, J.B. Wendelken. The center fielder, number 13.
So now to the plate, Manuel Margo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground for Semien at short. He's got it. Throw on to first, two gone.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Ji-Man Choi. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Looking up is Davis. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and they take a 7-5 lead.
And you know who's the happiest about that insurance run right now? The guys in the bullpen. They can now breathe a little easier knowing they have a bigger cushion to work with to close this one out.
The right fielder, number 31.
At the plate now, Brian O'Grady, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Rays lead it 7-5.
Your attention, please. This change for the Rays. Now playing left field, number 17.
Chaz Rowe is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Chaz Rowe.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
But this will be run down out there in the alley. A nice play by the center fielder for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now batting, Mark Canha. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Margo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Matt Chapman. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 2 for 4. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're down 2, 7-5. Lou Trevino enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Lou Trevino.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Brendan Lau. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Ready with the 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And a good way to start the 9th as he's in with a leadoff double. And the screen shows the story right there as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
To the plate now, Joey Wendell, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 misses off the plate. A runner at second, nobody out. And a 2-0 fastball runs away. 3-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Willie Adames. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And nearly had him going back to second, but he's able to sneak back in safely. Now the 1-0 is outside for a ball. Trevino, a right-hander going 6'5". He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. First and second here with nobody out. Two balls and a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Now the 2-1. Liner towards second. There's one. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
The batter, the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Yandy Diaz. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a fly ball. 0-1 count and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for Tampa. They lead it 7-5. Jose Alvarado takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 46, Jose Alvarado.
So striding in, Chris Davis. He singled his last time up.
The left fielder, Chris Davis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Swinging a high chopper. Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Up next for Oakland.
Standing in, Stephen Piscotty trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Hit on the ground to third. He's right there. On to first, and now the A's are down to their final out. Settling in now, Austin Allen. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Last strike now for Oakland. And a swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Rays came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Yonny Chirinos gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Jose Alvarado wraps it up for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Rays.